Rolling Thunder is here on 4K Ultra HD Blu-ray, released by Shout Factory. It can be found as a standard edition, available at your online retailers. Now, I've always enjoyed movies that had a bit of a revenge theme to them, and it's an interesting premise with a small cast, and it's very cool to see William Devane in a protagonist role when I'm personally used to seeing him cast as the villain. It's a cool movie to revisit on occasion, and I'm glad it's now on 4K. Rolling Thunder on 4K Ultra HD Blu-ray has an aspect ratio of 185 to 1 with native 4K resolution and supports both HDR10 and Dolby Vision. For purposes of this review, I will be discussing the Dolby Vision encode. Shout Factory's transfer of the film underwent a new 4K restoration from the original camera negative. Condition-wise, the source is largely free of most major blemishes. The opening titles had a bit of dirt that was readily visible, but for the majority of the film, the picture looked good. Film grain is preserved well and doesn't appear to have been managed. As for bit rates, they typically stay north of the 80s and image stability was solid. Gains in detail benefit nicely with the 4K resolution bump, which to my eyes makes the old Blu-ray transfer seem almost blurry in this area. Close-ups, of course, look the best as more definition and facial features is more clear. I wouldn't say it goes to quote-unquote razor-sharp levels in clarity, but improvements are noticeable. Shout Factory's transfer employs a Dolby Vision pass, and it does a really good job on the palette, especially with outdoor day scenes. When the locals are celebrating Major Rain's homecoming, the image is striking visually, as are similar moments during the film. The red car the Major is given pops with red intensity, and the era-specific clothing featured during the film show appreciative results. Skin tones lean on the warm side, but never risk being too hot. Whites are stable throughout and don't appear blown out. Now, when it comes to black levels, interiors are intentionally dark, and the grading enhances this element. Night scenes are deep and don't suffer from unnatural elevation. Crush doesn't seem to be an issue, and there were no signs of artifacts or macro blocking during my viewing. Rolling Thunder on 4K Ultra HD Blu-ray supports a DTS 2.0 mono mix. Honestly, the audio experience is a really no-frills basic track that does tend to show its age. The mix doesn't, of course, stack up to more modern audio tracks out there, but for a mid-70s revenge flick, it does get the point across in an audible sense. Dialogue reproduction tends to fluctuate a bit, easy to hear one moment and somewhat softer in another. Action scenes can be a bit anemic for those looking for something more substantial. When the Major is getting beaten by the guys looking for the silver coins, the punches feel a bit weightless and underwhelming. Gunfire, however, carries a bit more heft, but I suppose it's best to adjust expectations if you're an audiophile. A mix of both new and old supplemental material are included from Shout Factory. A pair of new audio commentaries are included, and I sampled both. Each track's participants seem like longtime fans and enjoy pointing out interesting tidbits of the film and why they enjoy it so much. The new featurettes from Shout each run about 20 minutes and are fairly insightful. Lean and Mean, the early films of John Flynn, features C. Courtney Joyner, who also does one of the audio commentaries. He's certainly a fan of the film, and it's good to hear his insights. The featurette about the score is a rather interesting short about the music used in the film directly from the film's composer. A previous making of, trailer, and a brief short featuring Eli Roth make a return from a prior Blu-ray. For the picture quality, I'm going to give Rolling Thunder on 4K Ultra HD Blu-ray a B+. Shout Factory's transfer is a certain improvement from the old Blu-ray, and it's a worthwhile upgrade. The source is in great shape, and the boost to the palette is served well by Dolby Vision. Fans should be happy with the results. For the audio mix, I scored this one a C. The DTS mono should be familiar to those that own the previous editions, and it shouldn't hold much surprise. The track is a bit dated, but there aren't any serious source issues present. It's fine, but it probably could have used an upgrade here. As for the extras, I scored them a B+. The supplements are generally good for both new and old fans of the film. There are more than a few nuggets of interest, and it's worth the time to see what's here. So that is my review of Rolling Thunder on 4K Ultra HD Blu-ray from Shout Factory. If you're interested in picking up a copy for yourself, I will leave a direct Amazon link in the comment section. If you use it, it really helps out the channel. But if you have the disc already, let me know your thoughts down below. In the meantime, please like, subscribe, hit that bell notification. So until next time, this is Adam with Movie Guy 365. I will see you at the movies.